Evelyn Marie Carter was born on a frosty December morning in 1982 in Marshall, Missouri. Raised by her parents, Daniel and Clara, alongside her brother Nathan, her childhood overflowed with warmth and creativity. Diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, Evelyn embraced her unique spirit, chasing her dreams with fierce determination. Two friends, Evelyn was a vibrant, soul imaginative, and dedicated. She earned a master's in counseling, driven to help others. Her world sparkled with fantasy novels, superhero comics, Pixar films, and intricate cosplay designs. She even created her own line of handmade candles, each one a piece of her boundless creativity. Her home, a cozy haven, brimmed with books and the gentle purring of her 4 cats. Evelyn was bold, yet tender, always unapologetically herself. In her mid-20s, Evelyn's brief marriage unraveled after 2 years. During that time, she discovered she was pregnant. As her life shifted, she reconnected with Sarah Collins, a childhood acquaintance. Their unexpected bond grew deep and meaningful. When Evelyn gave birth to her son, Liam, who had cerebral palsy, Sarah stood by her, facing every challenge, together with love. After maternity leave, Evelyn joined the Marshall County Detention Center, where she met David Harper, a corrections officer 15 years older, an Air Force veteran with a family. David claimed his marriage to Laura was ending, and Evelyn believed him. Their friendship soon turned into a secret affair, hidden from Sarah and Laura. But secrets don't stay buried. One evening, Sarah spotted Evelyn with an older man at a gas station. Suspicion led her to a motel where she confronted Evelyn. The truth shattered their relationship. Heartbroken, Evelyn focused on David, convinced he was her future, despite friends' concerns about his aloofness and reliance on her to pay for everything. In fall 2017, David told Evelyn his divorce was final. At 34, she was thrilled, proposing to him herself. He said yes. Evelyn threw herself into planning a Cinderella-themed wedding, choosing sapphire and silver colors and 2 dresses, unable to pick one. Her joy spilled onto her YouTube channel, where her soft, melodic voice shared vlogs and stories. But trouble loomed. Late in 2017, David said his ex-wife, Laura, was on life support after a car accident. Evelyn supported him as they debated postponing the wedding, but decided to proceed. In April 2018, days before the ceremony, David claimed Laura had died. Despite the grief, Evelyn finalized plans, determined to make their day perfect, while David handled funeral arrangements. Doubts emerged. Laura wasn't David's first wife. He'd been married 4 times. At the courthouse for their marriage license, David's vague answers raised flags, but Evelyn, blinded by love, ignored them. Her fairy tale crumbled on April 25, 2018, when her body was found on a remote gravel road in Monroe County. Initially thought an accident, it was ruled a homicide. No struggle, no missing jewelry, just wedding plans in her car, all linked to David Harper. Investigators arrived at David's home, expecting a grieving. Instead, Laura Harper answered, alive and still his wife. David's story of her death was a lie. Laura knew Evelyn only as a co-worker and was stunned to learn her husband of over 20 years was engaged to another woman. She recalled David's late nights, blamed on work, now painfully clear. Laura and their daughter, Sophie, gave a timeline for the night Evelyn died. David claimed he was meeting a friend at 7:30 p.m., but returned near 10 p.m., heading straight to the shower and starting laundry. The rush to clean raised suspicions, blood, dirt, or gunpowder. His alibi faltered. David was arrested. Laura, reeling, searched their attic and found a locked trunk with photos and letters revealing a 7-year affair. David and Evelyn had traveled to California and the Caribbean, trips he'd passed off as work. The betrayal cut deep. Sophie learned of her father's lies from classmates' news reports. The stares and whispers at school were crushing. She recalled meeting Evelyn once, when her father took her to Evelyn's house for costume help, unaware of their affair. The memory stung. Investigators found tire tracks matching David's mud-caked car at the crime scene. A custom hoodie Sophie made for her father, found near Evelyn's body, bore gunpowder and her DNA. Phone records showed a 20-minute call between David and Evelyn that night, traced to the crime scene. A witness, Tom Bradley, saw a man matching David's description on the road. Prosecutors argued Evelyn's suspicions sealed her fate. Her searches for Laura's obituary found nothing, as Laura was alive. Fearing exposure, David allegedly chose murder over confession. The trial began April 26, 2021. Laura described David as manipulative. Sophie's testimony was gut-wrenching: her father's late return, nervous demeanor, and the smell of bleach. Laura confirmed their marriage, unaware of David's secret phone. He submitted a love letter to Evelyn, a chilling gesture. The jury convicted him of first-degree murder and armed criminal action in July 2021, sentencing him to life without parole plus 10 years. He claimed innocence, but later told an inmate, "I'm here because someone ended up in a ditch." Evelyn was buried in April 2018 on her would-be wedding day. Her parents, Daniel and Clara, were devastated. Clara's mental health collapsed, and she passed away. Daniel died of a heart attack in September 2020, broken by grief. Neither saw justice served. Evelyn's son, Liam, found a loving home with relatives. Her brother, Nathan, spoke in court, his voice raw with pain, detailing the loss of his sister, parents, and family's joy. "He took her life without remorse," he said. "Show him none."